Hi, the following will be my team's presentation over organizational behavior in the movies. We chose Horrible Bosses, produced in 2011. This presentation will be brought to you by Executive Authority by Executive Order, team members Sarah Fontenot, Kevin Oakes, Matthew Pipkin, and Morgan Williams. Horrible Bosses is a really great movie. If you haven't had a chance to see it yet, I highly recommend it, both for its academic and entertainment value. In the movie, three friends, Dale, Kurt, and Nick, have worked hard their entire careers to become successful. After each of them experience an injustice at the hands of their horrible bosses, they're left with little alternatives and conspire to murder them. Dale is being sexually harassed and blackmailed by his boss. Kurt's boss falls dead and now has to work for the undeserving son of the owner who hates him. And Nick has been used as a workhorse under false pretenses of earning a promotion that he learns he will never get. As mostly white-collar employees, this group of friends finds out that committing murder is not as easy as it seems. Although they're inexperienced murderers, their form of hilarious teamwork seems to be strangely effective. The movie has tons of useful information in it, thriving on team processes and other organizational behavior key terms. We'll touch on a few in the following.
So the first theme that we'll go over is Scene 1 from Horrible Bosses, is titled Motherfucker Jones. And the scene goes over teamwork, brainstorming, and also team potency. So the first topic that we're going to talk about is teamwork and what it is and how it's also portrayed in Scene 1. Teamwork is where two or more members work together over a period of time to accomplish a set of specific tasks. In Scene 1, this is shown by Dale, Kurt, and Nick, who come together to form a team as they search and find to hire hitmen to hopefully help kill their bosses who they despise working for. And they look for a hitman who they find, and his name is actually Motherfucker Jones, and they find him and they hire him to go forth and teach them how to kill their bosses. And Scene 1 just shows them working together as a team to make sure that they hired the right man for the right job. Just like when you're at work, you are teamed up with coworkers to help get a goal done. You must work together as a team to conquer the task. If one person tries to take on the goal by themselves, then the group will fail because the goal is usually too large for one certain individual to get the job done. Just like in the movies, if they try to kill their bosses by themselves, they will fail and wind up in jail. But luckily, their hitman saves the day for them and teaches them how to successfully try and kill their boss. The next concept that we'll be talking about is brainstorming. Brainstorming is when a team comes together to form ideas to help successfully reach their goal. So Scene 1 portrays this by the group getting together at the bar where they hire Motherfucker Jones to help them reach their goal and come up with ideas to successfully kill their bosses. And their ideas are formulated and they're planned out, and it's key when trying to make sure that your goal for your team can be reached. Without looking for different approaches to help reach your idea, you might just settle for one way that will take you longer to finish the task or goal you are wanting to reach. The last concept that we'll talk about is team potency. Team potency is when your team believes it can be effective across a variety of different scenarios and jobs. Team potency is depicted in Scene 1 by Dale, Kurt, and Nick they work together as a team so that they will be highly successful in killing their bosses. Their energy is high, and they are all very confident in themselves, knowing that they can reach their goals. Their decision to risk their lives in order to get what they want shows that they have a high team potency.
In the next scene we picked out, we appropriately named the scene the lookout scene. Here we see our three characters sitting in the car, clearly going through the task work process. Task work involves the execution of core technical competencies within a given domain. This can also be broken down into three subcategories to help the process along, known as creative behavior, decision making, and boundary spanning. Our scene begins by Dale, Kurt, and Nick enabling the creative behavior stage. They are brainstorming on how they're going to get into the house and who's going to be the lookout. Everyone is expressing their ideas on ways that this will work, which is otherwise known as brainstorming. This is a crucial part in the creative behavior stage because this is when you get all your ideas out on what and how you want to accomplish your goals. Due to this previous scene, if you've seen the movie, there's a high energy of everyone criticizing each other's ideas, which you should never do during this stage. These sessions need to be calm and collective. Once the ideas have been laid out clearly, you now proceed into the decision-making process. Here we see Nick taking the lead and pointing out what is going to happen, stating, "Last time there was three of us that did this. It was very messy. Here's what we're going to do. Just me and Kurt are going to go in. Dale, you're going to stay out here, not go in, and be our lookout." We see decisions are made that the group agrees would be the best course of action to get their task done. All characters agree to the decision informity, which is when all members possess adequate information about their own task responsibilities. Dale is entrusted as the lookout while Kurt and Nick go in to scope out the house. Further along as this scene goes on, we see the third and final process of task work being shown, which is called boundary spanning. These are interactions among team members, individuals, and groups who are not part of the team. When Nick's boss Harkin shows up, Dale must go and interact with him to buy Nick and Kurt time to get out of the house in order to complete their task.
In the final scene selected, Nick, Dale, and Kurt are at a crossroads. The plan that was administered was not completed. This hiccup begins to tarnish the team's cohesion. The definite bond between the friends is also broken down when the team is pulled over by the cops in the same scene. The individual team states are displayed, when the gentlemen begin placing blame where it shouldn't be placed, based off of emotion in the current situation. Nick, Dale, and Kurt need to get over their relationship conflict in order to succeed.
So, in conclusion, Horrible Bosses has taught us a lot about life and organizational behavior. Good teams have good team processes. They brainstorm together, they're high in team potency. They believe that they can get the job done, regardless of the odds. Good teams also have conflict resolution, be it task conflict or relationship conflict. You have to be able to get through the noise, no matter what it is, to be able to reach the team goal. Teams also have a good team state in that they know how to communicate with each other. You have to be able to talk to each other and resolve those issues. So that being said, personality plays a big role in a successful team. Choosing the correct team members ultimately decides the outcome. I hope you enjoyed our presentation over Horrible Bosses, and I hope you go check out the movie, because like I said, it's a really good one.